Hey guys, it's Pursuing Bunnies.
So last time we made dinner for everybody. They didn't seem real thrilled except for Bradley. Alvin still hates us, and that's about all that happened.
Yeah, but all that mattered. Anyway, back into the game. Darkness, like velvet, surrounds me. Warm and soft, blacker than the blackest night. But somewhere in that void, there's a guiding star. It's the only thing I can see, my point of reference, and so of course, I walk towards it.
No, I remember this dream. Although it hasn't been long since we...
Played.
That was just
Yeah.
last week, actually.
Yeah, because we did quite a few.
Anyway.
The light is the way out. Home, my family, my future. It's all waiting for me in the light.
Maybe.
Maybe. But wait, isn't that what they say about heaven? I don't want to go to heaven. Not yet. I don't want to die. I turn and walk away from the light, but the darkness behind me has become solid. I punch and kick at the solid wall of black behind me, and only succeed in pushing myself towards the light. I don't want to walk into the light. If I can't go back, at least I can stand still until I work out what's going on here. And then the ground under my feet begins to slope. What was that? Did you see it too?
That weird shoo.
Yeah, right on top. I'm not crazy. There was like a shadow moving, and it wasn't like in the screen where the scene is. It was on the top of it.
I don't know.
That was weird. And it creeped me out.
And unfortunately, because it's not where the screen is, they can't see it, and it's not on video, so we can't look at it again.
Well, no, they can see a little bit because, I mean...
It was right there.
Yeah. Maybe. I'll go back over and see.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Whoa, that was weird.
Weird.
I don't know what I was dreaming, but I heard a noise. Somehow that woke me up. I just can't quite remember what the noise was. Whoa! There's no one but me. I'll wait a moment, but I don't hear anyone at the door either. Something feels wrong. It's quiet. Too quiet. Quiet couldn't wake me up. It's like there was an explosion. This clearly... Apparently when you make Alvin hate you, you just skip to the end. Because this is where things start getting serious.
I don't know.
I think. I need to find someone who can help.
The walls haven't started closing in on us, though, so we'll see.
I mean, that didn't happen right away. The power went out, and then...
Yeah, but we already know that this is not as long. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So...
Yeah. Alvin might be angry with me for waking him, but I don't know who else to turn to.
Literally, Bradley would be a better idea. Although he may not be able to do anything, but Albin, seriously, anybody else would have been better.
Nathaniel.
Even Linz. At least Linz doesn't hate you right now.
Right.
But whatever. Just go.
By now, I think I figured out who sleeps where. I tiptoe to his door and knock. Tense moments pass while I wait. Should I knock louder? Get someone else? Investigate on my own? At last...
Good Lord. Does anyone wear clothes?
No! At last he appears wearing nothing but a sheet wrapped around his waist.
Oh, dear Lord. What do you want?
His pale skin almost sparkles in the dim light, except for the numerous patches of darkness. Scars? Bruises? What happened to him? He kind of lived in the gang.
Not important right now.
Right. But this is not the time to ask.
At least you know that.
I heard something. A loud bang. It woke me up. I think something's wrong. His expression hardens.
Go back to bed. We'll deal with it.
But I...
Go back to bed, Janet.
You have to tell me what's going on.
I don't have time for you right now. Go back to bed and stay there. We can deal with you in the morning.
He's really upset for some reason. I'd better get out of his way.
Good idea.
Alright, I'm going. I return to my room, but I don't lie down. I can't sleep now. Something's happening. I can hear footsteps hurrying along the hallways and down the stairs. There's more than one person running around out there. Voices. They sound upset, but I can't make out the words. if there was an explosion, there could be a fire. We could all be in danger.
Because you're trapped.
Yeah. But surely they would shout for me to come out to get away, not tell me to stay in my room. There's no lock on my door. I could barge in and find out for myself, except that I told Alban I'd stay here. Alban. He's been aggressive since we've been here, especially towards Bradley, whom he attacked on the stairs that time, but that was under stress. Bradley had a gun. Everyone was scared. I've seen him angry. He's angry a lot. But even when he caught me in his sister's room, he never really hurt me. I thought he could control his temper. Those scars look like something I might expect on a drunken thug starting fights in bars every weekend. Some stupid macho brute. I can never accept that kind of person, not even as a friend. I certainly couldn't care about someone like that. Never.
Definitely heading toward a bad route.
Probably. Yeah. Maybe it's for the best that I step away now. Well, yeah, because I mean, we've skipped. There was a good deal more content between the time we hit Raphael's route to the time this scene happened.
I do think the bad route is a little bit shorter. So
Yeah, that was one of the things I pointed out when we did the review, was that the bad route just cut out stuff. But maybe it's because we haven't played the game in a while, but I thought that was like a lot shorter.
Yeah, well.
Of course, we really shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
In Alvin's sister's room.
Like I said, we had to do it eventually, so
Why not now?
yeah.
I'll wait for a while. If I don't hear anything else, I'll go back to sleep. But in the morning, Monday, 9 hours. Tuesday morning after breakfast, Nathaniel has asked us all to meet in the main lobby to discuss last night's incident. I'm not sure Bradley knows what happened at all, but the other two look worried. This house is still standing, so it can't be too serious.
Depends on who you are.
Right. Right now, we're just waiting for Linz and Raphael. The grand lobby, so impressive when I first saw it days ago. Now this room, I can't help but thinking about the force field that forms the bars of my prison. It's hardly there at all. There's a distortion, but you can see through it. Despite that, it's completely impassable. That could be a kind of psychological torture. If there were something you wanted more than anything else in the world, separated from you by nothing more than a soap screen bubble, but you couldn't grasp it. Excuse me. Ew, sorry. There's no one thing that I want so badly. There's only everything. Freedom, my future, my opportunities, my choices. My whole life is waiting out there for me to get back to it. Funny how everything looks a lot like nothing. Aha, they're here. Now maybe we'll get some answers.
Not looking hopeful from their faces, you guys.
No.
As most of you know, there was some difficulty with the power systems last night. The secondary generators compensated and there was no data loss. However, it is clear that the power demands are slightly higher than anticipated. It is important that we minimize consumption in order to prevent an overload. Therefore, we must disable the air conditioning and water heater.
Wait a second, I thought we were trying to cause an overload in order to shut down the force field.
We will be, eventually.
Eventually?
Please don't get upset.
Is there any reason I shouldn't be upset?
Yes, we just couldn't tell you. I was right all along. You have been hiding something from us. Not for the reasons you think. We've kept our secrets to save an innocent life.
Huh?
Come with us to the basement and you will understand. And if you touch anything, they will suffer quite inventive consequences. I'm sure they understand that. Give Bradley and Janet some credit. I don't know if you should give Janet any credit because she went right into an area she wasn't supposed to be.
Exactly.
It is important that we all remain calm.
Everyone looks at Bradley, even me. Well...
Bradley should remain calm, but seriously, everyone should be looking between the two of them.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do now anyway, so if you want to tell us what's going on, be my guest. Then follow me.
Together we descend the stairs into the basement. I'm less frightened than I was last time I was here, but still, I don't know what to expect. What have they been hiding from us all this time? And why, now, are they willing to show us? It's us they're showing, Bradley and me. Whatever is down here, everybody else already knew about it. Down and around and down. What is this?
You know the other thing and the other ending?
She
saw this.
She saw this before we got here. I guess when you make Alvin hate you, you don't get anything.
Maybe no matter what.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see about his good end. Inside the cavernous, unfinished space of Nathaniel's basement, someone has built a medical laboratory. There are computers and equipment, some that I recognize, some that I don't. And one patient, surrounded by tubes and wires, unmoving. We all hang back at the edge of the room, staring.
Who is she? My sister.
She's in a coma?
Not exactly. Is she alive? At the moment, she is neither alive nor dead, but in a state where she might potentially become either. A situation which will be altered when the procedure is complete.
And that's the experiment that's been counting down. This thing you're doing, it finishes tomorrow?
That is correct.
She looks like a sleeping princess in a fairy tale, the prisoner of a witch's curse, trapped between life and death. What happens then?
Her spirit comes back or is lost forever, which is why it is imperative that the procedure is not interrupted.
If the odds are 50-50 at best...
You've seen what you needed to see. Now get out of here. I don't want you hovering over her. Can she hear us? No, she's not there now. I just wanted to wish her well. Bianca will not remember, but we will. Let us go.
Quietly we file out of the experimental chamber, up the stairs, and back to the mansion proper. Nathaniel leads us to the sitting room and gestures for everyone to make themselves comfortable on the chairs and sofas. How about we save this for the next episode?
All right. So thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.